Not interested. I'm not interested यार. मुझे सुनना ही नहीं है.
I mean, it's alright, like...
The journey that audiences have had with the developments of the Ajay Devgn directorial has been nothing short of dramatic. When it was announced that Ajay's next project after Drishyam 2, a remake of a popular Malayalam film, is going to be Bholaa, a remake of one of the most popular titles from Tamil commercial cinema in recent years, Kaithi, one developed huge apathy for this project. This has a lot to do with the love that audiences have for the original film, and its dissemination is not restricted to just the state of Tamil Nadu but all over. The iconic character of Dilly, played by Karthi, is deeply embedded in many people's memory, and the sheer potential and possibilities with the LCU make many not want alternatives for the same. But I have to say that the reception that Ajay Devgn's Bholaa teaser 2 got really changed the perception and skepticism that one had, thinking that it's just going to be the retelling of Lokesh Kanagaraj's story. There was a crazy conviction that Ajay Devgn brought with the teaser cut that really made this remake stand out from the rest of the crowd, as there is a genuine attempt by the underrated director, in my opinion, to adapt the original storyline in his own way and make it unique, especially for the Hindi-speaking audience. The trailer dropped and, well, it's made me think that I should manage my expectations, and I have so much to say regarding the product and how this may transpire on the big screen. So let's get to the moments from the trailer that slightly irked me and those that are working wonders for the film. So let's get to discussing, and you also do chime in with your thoughts in the comments below. Skepticism with romance. So Nazar Lag Jayegi had just dropped a few days ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed the music. There is something so aching about Javed Ali's vocals that it really does leave a lasting impression. I hope, however, that the romantic storyline does not hamper the screenplay and what the film's core focus is, to deliver the policeman to Lalganj. The visuals of the romance showcase the predictable beats of a man with influence having his eye on the cookie-cutter beautiful girl in town. You manipulate situations so that you can spend time with her, so you puncture her tires to make sure she takes a lift from you. This problematic riz is something that I would not recommend to anyone. The case of wanting him to leave the world of crime and violence becomes clear as he throws his gun in the water, but when you leave back a world of bloodstained footsteps, they're bound to attack when you least expect it. As this subplot seems to be a flashback while the protagonist is narrating it to someone, I assume that there would be a loss that Ajay's character will have to deal with in what exactly happened to Amla Paul and how it's impacted him in the current timeline. Background score and music. You know, I was thinking about new renditions to music and how it fits perfectly if the context is changed as a haunting theme. I was thinking about Murder 2 and how inventive it was to picturize the dreaded acts committed by Prashad Narayanan's character and enhance it further by making him sing Bhige Hoth Tere. It sets the eerie tone perfectly, and I feel the same with Aaj Jeene Ki Tamanna Hai being utilized for Bholaa. How a chirpy song with Devanand and Wahida Rahman fits so perfectly as the haunting theme of a film where the protagonist is on a violent path with one goal in mind. Even though Ravi Basroor now is being utilized for every big commercial film and some of the sounds seem to replicate the same tonality, I thought his theme from Bholaa stood out from all the releases and first looks that have come out simultaneously, like Kabza, Martin, or even Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan. I actually can't wait to see how the background score is integrated into the entire screenplay, as it's really exhilarating and exciting till now. The one thing I'm not really a fan of is an item song being forced to just showcase the debauchery of the villains. The villain in Merry over booze as shit hits the fan is becoming kind of a tiring trope in movies now. The curious case of action set pieces. I think I am torn regarding the way the combat sequences have materialized. This is because I am appreciative of the conviction that Ajay Devgn presents with this film on an IMAX format, so each set piece is larger than life and balls to the wall, but the case also stands that there will be moments where you'll roll your eyes on the challenges they pose on the laws of physics. It's true that we become experts on the laws of gravity only when it comes to Hindi films, but give leeway to other films for doing the same, and sometimes when they're even more absurd than what we saw in the Bholaa trailer. But I watched the trailer around 3 times, and I loved certain portions and kind of scuffed at the other moments. Like I love seeing a Molotov cocktail being thrown, but a backflip and the tire whizzing past Ajay Devgn's face is a tad much. I love Tabu shooting with her gun while hanging off her police Scorpio, an exhilarating frame indeed as a chase ensues, but a tamed cheetah randomly appearing who will presumably act on command is a tad much. I love the use of the Trishul in what will presumably be the penultimate combat scene, but how exactly the villain flew on his bike and got hit by a truck in the last frame was a tad much. So all in all, it is a mixed bag for me. And somehow, the impact that the teaser 2 had, the action set pieces, and the trailer cut don't pack the same punch anymore. Issues with Ajay Devgn directorials. One of the reasons why I'm not getting ahead of myself with just the visuals and the trailer cut of Bholaa, and something that all of you have reminded me of, is that the Ajay Devgn directorials pack the punch with the way the first looks are edited. This is especially true for a movie like Shivai that promised so much in terms of a high-octane action film, and while it did present exceptional set pieces like many Devgn films, the entire screenplay never holds up together to be an absolute banger. I hope history does not repeat itself and Bholaa packs a compelling screenplay while surprising us with the action set pieces we have seen in the trailer in their full glory. I'll still be honest though, the set pieces are a hit and a miss for me, making it his own with characters and setting. One thing that I appreciate about Ajay Devgn's attempt with this film is that while the core focus is essentially Kaithi and the journey and the chaos that follows, the characters set in Varanasi and the world building that has been done almost presents a dichotomy of the disgusting underbelly within the sacred city. This is presented with an array of characters that seem to be worse than the other. I think characters played by Deepak Dobriyal and Vineet Kumar are going to be the huge surprises as they seem to promise the sinister and vile mode required for the film. I wished, however, that they had a small reveal for Abhishek Bachchan, as he seems to be the force to be reckoned with in this universe. The audience's interest would have exceptionally peaked if his look was revealed with a threatening dialogue, but I guess they're leaving this for the cinema halls. I think Tabu is in fine form, and Ajay Devgn's determination to unite with his daughter can be seen with his eyes and intensity. I just hope that in the pursuit of making this larger-than-life canvas and integrating so many characters and elements, the screenplay doesn't take a beating, and I guess one can only be hopeful that this becomes a unique narrative than just being a poorly made kaithi with interesting action set pieces. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what were your honest thoughts about the Bholaa trailer. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handles are right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.